what's going on YouTube? Sarkel, stay humble. I'm here reacting to some new IG clips. Thank you all for stopping by on this channel. And yo, listen, please, if you can, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on this platform. It could be very helpful to me and to grow this channel, to spread positivity and the word of God throughout the nations, the countries, and so forth. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new, and to stay tuned. Hope this will be a nice treat for you all.
In the engines of cars, not in your food.
These are not real food products. These are products made in factories. These are products that require heat and chemicals and high pressure to extract what little oil there is.
The heat and chemicals used in the manufacturing process oxidizes these delicate seed oils. When you eat oxidized vegetable oils like soy, canola, corn, and safflower or sunflower, they create free radicals throughout your body that are highly inflammatory and known to cause heart disease and cancer. Why are we always trying to eat more antioxidants? To combat free radicals like the ones found in refined vegetable oils.
And then they're used by restaurants in the most carcinogenic way possible. They heat them, reheat them, cool them off, heat them again, and use them for a week. So switching to vegetable oils or seed oils was probably a terrible idea in the first place.
One researcher from the University of Minnesota went to a variety of fast food restaurants in her neighborhood and purchased French fries, and then took them back to her lab for testing. She found numerous compounds of toxic aldehydes in the fries. Aldehydes are known to cause gene mutation, alter RNA and DNA, and trigger massive inflammation in the body.
Vegetable oil is highly toxic, and anyone who advises people to eat vegetable oils is also giving misinformation.
I tell my clients to avoid the industrial seed oils.
I know a lot of people use oil a lot and probably weekly and get a lot of high cholesterol from overeating fried foods, which causes obesity and inflammation and all types of problems down the line if you keep consuming so much oil in your bodies. Let's see what some people say in the comments. This sucks because seed oils have an advantage because they have more unsaturated fats compared to butter, which has mostly saturated fats, which makes butter also not that recommendable. So that leaves us with expensive oils like olive oil and avocado oil. Yeah, I've been trying to stray away from the, primary name brands. There's been studies and accusations, reports about how supermarkets and these manufacturers are mixing the oils and the brand, which is still not on the safety side because you don't really know how authentic and natural it is. As long as it's on the shelf, that's all that makes sense to them. We don't really know unless you've had it for a while and you started off at a younger age. Like, you don't really know the difference between like a natural olive oil or avocado oil unless you've grown up with it for a while. I don't know if I'm wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of foods that people eat that they don't know whether it's real or fake. They've been eating the fake stuff for so long that people can't even tell. Shoot, people still eat McDonald's, but they still think the burgers are real. Facts. Think all that meat is real. Pause.
There is a man-made chemical. It repelled the elements, especially water. So they used it to make the first ever waterproof coating for tanks. Then some companies thought, hey, why just a battlefield? Why not bring this chemical into American homes? And they made their own impenetrable coating, but not for tanks, for pans. They called it Teflon. The men and workers who made Teflon were coming down with nausea, fevers. DuPont wanted to know why. So they laced cigarettes with Teflon. Almost all those men were hospitalized. They were testing them on monkeys. Most of the monkeys died. They were doing their own tests on rats. Watch their organs balloon. Now the rats are getting cancers. Tested them on pregnant rats and watched them give birth to pups with deformed eyes. So they yanked all the young women off the Teflon line, never told them why. DuPont knew everything. They knew that the C8 they put into the air and buried into the ground for decades was causing cancers. They knew that their own workers were getting these cancers. They knew that the consumers too were being exposed. And now
They knew, but guess what? The money was still coming in. It's okay to lose a couple workers. There's someone else that always still needs a job. They can always be easily replaced. Next person.
not just in Teflon, in paints, in fabrics, in
Me and my family pray over everything that we eat. Even when we're, in the process of cooking things. Gotta pray over everything. At this point, everything. That God puts his hand on it. Because we don't know where it came from. We don't know how it was processed and manufactured. Can't get you to take a pill. They can't get you to go back and forth to the doctor. They're going to find some way. They're going to find a way. This stuff is in the movies, the books. This stuff is in the movies, the books, the news, the songs, the theater plays, paintings. How much more evidence does a person need? Especially the Bible. Me and my family, we had changed over to non-stick pans like a while back. I think we went to Macy's and we had purchased it. I don't believe that the one that we had got was brand new. They had the little things with it where they put it back and fixed it up. Because one of them had a dent on it. But it was already too late. And we already had got the whole thing and cooked stuff already. So it was like, it was like whatever. We took the loss on that one pan. I'm not gonna read all of this, but you guys can, pause the video and read the description of what the owner of this video posted. All right, we're gonna go on to the next video.
Qigong movement. Now here I'm going to show you. So you clap your hands 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then use your right hand to cup the elbow, this part, 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then use your right hand to cup the arm peak of your left arm 9 times by putting your hand behind your head.
Be honest, there's a little too many 9s in there. I have to throw in some 8s or some 10s or something, maybe even 12. I'm not doing 9. I'm just saying. If you know, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then repeat 8 more times. Total together 9 times. Make sure you cup, right? You don't use your flat palm to hit. That hurts. When you cup, you use the vibration to go deeper into the tissues. Use the vibration to help to open up the channels. In our hands, we have 4 energy channels, meridians, connecting directly to the heart. They're all in the hands. That's why clapping the hands, clapping these areas, it can help to enhance the circulation of the heart. If you don't have any heart problems, by doing
We can read a comment and see what someone says. I did this and my heart rate, which was 100 beats per minute, is now at 71 beats per minute. I will never stop doing this daily ever. Thank you, sir. I have a heart disease and I have been very sick with high blood pressure, I'm assuming. After I did this cupping exercise, my blood pressure went from 154/79 with 49 beats to 134/69 with 58 beats. It works. I actually feel better and my chest pain has lessened. Hey, this guy has actually killed people, by the way. They believe that this actually works, so they stop taking their meds, and dude just gives them a thumbs up. Well, who would have guessed that they died because it didn't work? It's called slap therapy. If you don't have anything to substitute it at the moment, I'm not no doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a clinical specialist, anything like that. But if you're not taking any other natural herbs or you apply anything else rather than a pill, you might have to stay on it for a little bit until you can find any other alternative. That's just my take. Next video.
Ryan Garcia was telling the truth the whole time.
Ooh, that's too loud.
Everybody said he was lying. They said he was delusional, crazy, deranged. But no, it turns out he's none of them things. This shit is crazy, fool. So we all know that the U.S. held a briefing and that they said aliens come from the ocean. This was only a week ago. Ryan Garcia told us this about 4 months ago. Look, y'all, watch this clip.
They have these things where in the water, they put nanotechnology in your water, in your food, so they can press a button in your stomach.
I know a smoke shop that sells all the flavors.
They have weird technology. I'm trying to expose everything right now. Weird technology, all the food that you're eating right now, they put little technology in there, so when they want to get you feeling sick, like if you really don't like feeling sick, they can press a button, feel nausea. If they don't like when your throat is hurting, they put, your throat's hurting. They do a lot of weird shit. They have nanotechnology. All the aliens are in the water. They're actually getting ready to come out with everything. It's fucking insane.
And they did.
True. We're in the end times right now. I'm not even kidding, guys. Get right with Jesus. I'm not kidding. I promise you guys, I wouldn't lie. I'm not a weirdo. I'm safe. I'm not suicidal. I'm very focused.
So as y'all can see, Ryan Garcia came out saying it way before the U.S. did.
Ain't much I got to talk about this one, but he literally just told you he's not suicidal, he's not insane. He doesn't need to be in an asylum or anything like that. It's very coherent of what he's saying. Best believe the media is going to try to eat you up until they want to silence you completely and blacklist you so that you can never fight again, can't make the same amount of money you made before in the past. It comes with a big price when you open your mouth. It's sad, but you have to pray for him as well, that no weapon formed against him shall prosper. And this is one of the comments that one of the young ladies have said. The Bible talks about this in a time where there will be deceit, confusion, and many turning from the faith. It's the government causing all these fake signs that make it appear to be the end. Do not be deceived or afraid. Trust the Lord your God, because he will be your only way. You will be protected through the hour of trial. Build your faith on a firm foundation. God bless. Build a strong foundation, and he'll take care of the rest. Don't be scared. Don't fret. Trust in God that he's going to cover you and your family and all your loved ones from any signs that's going to appear where this is it. We'll all know when this is it. Best believe Judgment Day coming soon.
Drink sea moss.
Sea moss?
Sea moss.
Now what does that do for you?
Sea moss, well, see, the body is comprised of 102 minerals, and sea moss has 99 of them.
No kidding.
So it's
So you're feeling good?
Yeah.
Would you recommend this to a guy like Tyrese?
I would recommend it for everyone.
I've made sea moss gel before, blended it up, let it soak for like at least 12 hours, 24 hours. It depends, on the type of sea moss you have, As long as you soak it overnight, it'll be good by the morning. I want to say roughly if you want to do 8 to 8 or you want to do it 24 hours, however you choose to do it of your liking. It worked for me. You got to go to the international store. I'll keep saying it. You'll find an owl stacked of sea moss, stacked of turmeric, stacks of ginger. All these healthy things that are beneficial to your body. Yeah, provide the proper nutrients, proteins, you name it. They're all on the shelves. But when you go into these new supermarkets now, it's all junk, donuts, sodas, Starbucks, chips, 2 for $5, 8 ounces, bag of air, advertise, and end caps. We can read one of these comments. If it's so good, why is it not FDA approved nor sold in every grocery store? Can you find it in any grocery store? No, you have to trust the person mixing it, was my point. Did you view it under a microscope prior to taking it? Would you take anything? Sounds like it. And another person says, maybe because it has all the nutrients we need. So they probably lose customers on other products. Doctors also don't tell us everything. Natural herb spices that can help us healthy and cure diseases naturally. They prescribe meds which can cause more illness and side effects. Just mention that too. I'm not the only person mentioning this. Not the only person saying this. Someone commented and said, if I see one more comment asking who Lisa Left Eye Lopez is, she had spent months with Dr. Sebi to improve her health and well-being. She succeeded in that, after which she promised to let the world know about Dr. Sebi's healing method. Sadly, she passed away in an accident before she could. If the banks aren't making any money, if the hospitals, if the supermarkets, pharmacies, and the government aren't making money, big red flag. And the amount of people that she could have changed, because there's another rabbit hole of where the truth is hidden for a reason for millions of people, because they want them to keep on taking all those meds, doing something, pulling more money into those pockets. Yeah, my condolences to her still and her family. Very young, so dangerous when stuff like this happens. Just before they were able to spread the news and a positive effect, this can change the lives of whoever's sick, ill, without going to the doctor for them to prescribe them any meds, but don't give them a natural solution.
The majority of headaches, guys, remember this, there are no pain receptors in the brain. Brain surgery is painless, right? So the brain is not capable of sending a pain signal. So where does the signal come from? It comes from the covering of the brain called the dura. The dura hates two things. It hates being stretched and it hates being contracted. 85% of all the migraine sufferers that I've ever treated had a simple clinical deficiency in sodium. I have them drink salt water. And their headaches go into permanent remission. Because we are not hydrated when we have water in our blood. We're hydrated when we have water in our tissues. And what determines whether or not water leaves the blood and enters the tissue is the sodium gradient. It's called osmosis. So if we actually restore the sodium gradient, that dura starts to relax and the pain goes away. The majority of headaches, guys, remember this, there are no pain
I'd rather figure out what's the root of it. You know? Because I feel we take these medications and within an hour, like 3 hours or 2 hours, the headache will go away. But what we're missing out is what is causing those long-term effects. And then after a while, when you keep taking those pills, comes an addiction where your body starts to like, you know what? It cannot operate or it can't heal itself without it. And that's when it gets dangerous. When you getting too deep into taking the same medication over and over and over again, a lot. Only people know that is Advil, ibuprofen, and Tylenol, and whatever else can help, take away the headache. The problem is, why are we getting the headache? What are we eating? Are we getting enough sleep? Are we too stressed? Gotta do a process of an elimination of what can be the effect on you. Everybody's different. You have to just figure out what's triggering your head to have those problems. Don't trust everything you watch online. Go see a doctor. Someone says never. The person claps their hands. And this last comment says, don't trust anything such as a doctor. Trust the Lord. Amen. Trust the Lord. but use wisdom on knowing that there's certain things that we have to go to the doctor for. You know, it's in some areas, you know, not everything is bad. There is some good out of it, of going, even to know, doing blood work, you know, just to seeing how your vitals and everything is. You know, that's, not everything is bad. I will never say that. But if you can find other alternatives of treating your health, by all means, do it. This information out, just know the internet and algorithm won't allow it to go out unless you have an influence and you have millions of subscribers and so forth.
Y'all, please look at these labels. It could be the difference of you being healthy or sick. Let me put y'all on game about these labels on produce. All organic produce starts with the number 9, and normally it's a 5-digit number. That's what you should buy. If the number starts with a 4 and it's like a 4-digit number, that is GMO. You should not buy that. Y'all have to stop being cheap with y'all food. And if it starts with a 3 and it's a 4-digit number, it's being sprayed with pesticide or chemicals. Please stay away from these commercial companies. They fill their foods up with chemicals, and they are able to buy organic labels and stick it on their product. Please share this video with anyone you love. If it starts with a 4 or a 3, please do not give that to your kid. It's either GMO or it's been sprayed with chemicals and pesticide. Y'all stay healthy, stay blessed, peace. Y'all, please look at these labels.
If it don't have a seed, it's not what I need. Mama say that all the time. If it don't got a seed, it's not what I need. And don't be deceived. The fruits now these days do not taste the same when I was growing up. There's been a drastic change, and this is their only way of doing it, by making it in the lab, GMO. Find a way for people to still eat things. If you go to any other country and you go like the motherlands, like I'm talking about where the agriculture and it's very traditional area, spend a week or a month around, you'll notice the difference of a lot of older folks on how they can move. You'll notice the difference of how the quality of the fruits, the meats that they eat. It's not the same. You go to those places in any other country, and you'll be there for a month or a year. Watch how much your body changes. It's a big difference. Even like Jamaica. Go to Jamaica, but if you go down there and bring it here, you always notice the difference.
No one here has ever had a real banana. Google real banana and look what it looks like.
What the fuck?
Right? Everything's fake. Everything we eat is fake. Even the healthy stuff.
Real bananas aren't that long. Where can you get regular bananas? In the Caribbean?
You can't. It's illegal.
Is that true? What's in there? Is it gonna make my IQ grow?
Bro, it regenerates blood cells if you eat real food.
Alright, so
it's like holding in your semen and sperm and not busting a load for a solar cycle for the whole summer. Regenerates blood cells and you maintain your youth. It's like stronger than fasting. No one here has ever had a
It's like he was trolling in the beginning with the way how he was talking, And then towards the end, he got, you know, it draws the audience in. It works. You know, you got to find something that they'll gravitate towards and lure them in just enough. But then when you can actually get the message clearly out. The food is making us die quicker. Everything is all about money. The medical fields, dental fields, all the way down to the insurance. They are trying to kill us so they can make money off of us. Funeral money, medical bills, money. Making food packed full of sugar, boom, dental. The toothpaste, fluoride, poison. Hopefully I said it right. And in the tap water, our world isn't for us. It's against us. Now, I don't know how true that all is. You know, I've never seen that kind of banana before. Pause. I try to move my hand up and I hit the thing. I'm going to leave that in the clip. I'm going to leave that in here. Who cares? Forget the comments now. Let's go to the last video.
Whose burger is this?
McDonald's. Shit, this is gonna be embarrassing, by the way.
McDonald's, yeah, I included last time I included. Whose burger is
Sonic's. Oh, God.
Whose Burger King is this?
How? How?
Answer. Whose burger?
Robin. Red Robin or, what is it? Yeah, Red Robin's, wow.
Answer.
Jeez.
Whose burger is this?
Whataburger? Classic, but yeah.
Answer. Whose burger is this?
Arby's.
Never eat from Arby's.
Answer. Whose burger
In and Out.
is
Fuck, this is embarrassing, dude. We need to stop doing this, probably.
Answer. Whose burger
Wendy's.
is this?
I've eaten so many of those.
Oh, yeah?
Answer. Whose burger is this?
McDonald's double quarter pounder.
Wow.
Answer.
Had to end it off with a little LOL. This is most of America right here. A fallen victim to these fast food chains. And are still bringing their kids on their day off. Or when there's no school. Or when they don't feel like cooking. Or don't know how to cook. Do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, whatever you know. The whole bunch. It starts off young. You get them young, it's hard. It's hard. Pull someone out of that when they get older. It's facts. And then when it becomes a habit over decades and no one is telling them, I don't think you should probably be doing that, because they're the same ones who consuming all this filth. It's never checked. Medication that you think you need because you don't know what's the cause of it, but it's what you're consuming on a weekly basis. You don't want to do all those things, as I said in the beginning. I used to fall victim to eating fast food like this for a couple years. At a certain point, you know, I awakened to the notice that didn't feel good eating all of that anymore. The fries, the burgers, the shakes, just didn't sit well with me anymore. Made me want to feel like I'm gonna throw up because the consumption of it. Someone can drop a burger on the floor and still give it to you. It's been testimonials of that for a while on social media. I just dropped a video showing how everything is just frozen and then just thrown in oil, hand it out. That's all it is. From the ice machines not being clean, from the everything. If there's a will, there's a way, and you gotta find it. If you have time to go and buy this stuff, it's $5. You can buy a meal, find something or a nice location where it's cheaper. You might have to go far, but it'll be worth the trip. Just saying. Health is wealth. It'll work out for your good. Sarkel, stay humble. Thank you all for sticking tuned to this video. You'll have a good one. Thank you.